Hello everyone, it's Nova. This is my first video of 2025. I thought it's a good excuse to show you my top 10 oracle decks that were released in 2024 that I have and appreciate a lot. In another video, I will show you my top tarot decks that were released in 2024. I wanted to separate them so that I can show you 10 oracle decks in this video and 10 tarot decks in the next video. Before starting, I wish you all a fabulous 2025. Thank you for your support in the last year, and I hope I can provide you more interesting videos in the coming year. And please remember to write in the comments what type of videos would you like me to focus on in this year. Maybe you have a suggestion, like if there is a specific type of video that you want to see from me, write in the comments, please. Okay, I want to start with this one. I think this one was one of the first ones that was released in the very beginning of 2024. Oracle of the Celestial Deities by Letao Wang, illustrated by Nithirioj P. I apologize if I butchered your names. This deck has only 20 cards, but a 152-page guidebook. It was released by Beyond Words Publishing in the very beginning of the year. And it says on the back, this intuitive and inspirational oracular system combines the ancient wisdom of the gods and goddesses with the modern astrology and archetypes to provide you daily cosmic guidance. It is a sublime transformation, soaring beyond the celestial limits. Journey outside the spiritual insights of our earthly realm with cards depicting mythical deities derived from astrology, astronomy, and ancient Greek and Roman mythology, from Venus, the goddess of love, and Saturn, the god of time, to Ceres, the goddess of harvests, and Vulcan, the god of the forge. You will learn and appreciate the important life lessons that are echoed in the epic legends of the gods. So, astrology is a topic that I am always interested in. Mythology is a topic that I'm always interested in. Deities, I am very interested in all deities from all over the world. And I still wanted to edge these cards. Anyway, I like everything about this deck. I like very much the depictions. Very Greek, very legendary, as you see. This is Vesta. This is Juno. Look how beautiful. Ceres. So all of these deities, gods and goddesses, are also astrological planets or phenomena, like Pegasus, Medusa, Sun. I really like this deck. Like, it makes me happy. This is one of those decks. I really like these depictions. I think it works wonderfully for this subject, this art style. Works wonderfully for the subject. Neptune, how cool. And Uranus. So only 20 cards. The guidebook is incredible. You definitely learn a lot from this guidebook because it's the bridge between mythology, these deities, and astrology. Vulcan, diligence, humility, and the wish for forge. Look how much you get, by the way, per card. You see? So you get an explanation about the deity and the mythology behind it, and the teaching, also the astrology, and career and love. It's really good for divinatory readings, really good to be used as altar cards, by the way, or as significator cards. Let me show you how big they are. Compared to your standard tarot card, they are this big. So I definitely recommend this deck. It's a mass market deck. In fact, all the decks that I'm going to show you today, all 10 are mass market. The other one that was released in the beginning of the year was Crystal Clear Oracle by Nadine Gordon Taylor. By the way, I'm talking about the releases in Europe. Maybe some of these decks were released in US earlier than in Europe, but this one was available in Europe in the beginning of 2024. So, Crystal Clear Oracle, Loving Guidance from the Mineral Kingdom, a 40 card deck and guidebook. Nadine Gordon Taylor has written the guidebook and done the illustrations as well. The guidebook is really good. It's a large guidebook with 164 pages. This is Nadine. For each card, you get like 2.5 pages. Like, for example, Amethyst, the Eternal Caregiver is the title of the card. And then you have 3 keywords: peace, protection, and compassionate purification. And the write-ups are so beautiful. I am amethyst, a form of purple quartz that forms on the inner surface of the geode. And I understand you. I come in many variations of purple. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read the guidebooks for you guys, but it's written really beautifully. So you get at least 2 full pages per card. And you get a nice box with magnetic closure. This was published by Bear and Company. And these are the backs of the cards. Again, very large cards. These are even larger than the previous one. So really nice for using as altar cards. And I would like to edge this one as well. Let me show you the cards. Alexandrite is this crystal that you see here. In each card, you get planets and you get some plants and animals and the crystal in every single card. They are explained in the guidebook. Look at this artwork. They're interesting. The guidebook is written well. Look at this. They are very intuitive, at least in my experience. These cards are very intuitive. And I was surprised how well they pair with other decks. Like, you can pair these cards with many other different styles and color palettes of other decks, Oracle and Tarot and whatever you want to pair them with. Right? They're very nice. Let me show you all the cards. And Nadine has created a few more decks in the past as well. I have 2 of them. And those 2 have also animals and other things. Moonstone, change, mystery, and balancing cycles. Obsidian, integration, protection, and truth seeker. I like to use these cards as spreads as well. Like, you put one card and then you use each of these keywords as a placement, like a prompt for your reading. The cards are matte and high quality, like they are sturdy but flexible. I did a few readings with it when I received it. And I would definitely like to do more. To me, this is a spring color palette. So I think I'm going to use it in the spring. The next one that was released in the beginning of the year was Dirt Gems, Plant Oracle Deck and Guidebook by Anne-Louise Burdett and illustrated by Chelsea Granger. This was published by RP Studio, and this deck was indie first. RP Studio has done Really beautiful job. I mean, look at this box. Box comes in a very sturdy material with a magnetic closure, beautiful design, and then the cards are in another box. This box is also really beautiful. I usually don't like the box in the box system, but with this one I do, because everything is so high quality. Look at this gilding, matte gold gilding, and these are the backs, very high quality cards. Also the guidebook is so beautiful and high quality, and you get the cards in color, so you don't have to look at the cards. For example, Vitex, the fresh and new. So you get the card here with the keyword, also with the Latin name, and then you have the explanation, one full page in front of it, so you can look at it while reading it. Beautiful production. And the cards. Some of the cards are in black and white. Some of the cards are in color. The only thing that could be improved in this deck is that it only has the name of the plants. It would be a lot better, it would work a lot easier if it had the keywords as well. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind it. It's so gorgeous. And again, this is one of those decks that pairs with everything. I don't mind it. The cardstock is matte and not thin, but also definitely not too thick. Just the right everything. Look how gorgeous they are. And the size. This much bigger than your standard tarot card. You probably have seen this deck, but it reads very well. And it can be intuitive, like you can use it as an intuitive deck and not even read the keyword or open the guidebook, as you see, right? It's really cool. And it has many cards, by the way. 60 cards, I think. 65 cards and 168 page full color guidebook. So this was definitely a winner. I am so happy that this deck was released mass market, because I always wanted it. But over here in Europe, these mass market decks that are produced in the US or anywhere else in the world are very expensive. This was like around $90 over here. So I was so happy when it was released mass market. Okay, another two decks that were released during summer. Seasons of the Witch Lamas and Seasons of the Witch Litha by Rockpool, both of them. So these are from the Seasons of the Witch series. They are both written by Lauren Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and they're both illustrated by Tijana Lukovic. They are both gorgeous and very summery. Look at them. Look at them. Just happiness. Just pure joy. So these are the cards for Litha with this gilding. And these are the cards for Lamas with this gorgeous gilding. And well, they are quite similar because they're both summer decks. And yeah, they're very similar. I was lucky enough to receive them on time. Just before the season started, they were sent to me by Rockpool the moment they were published, so I received them quite early on. The guidebooks are amazing. All these guidebooks really work for me. Like, I mean, the whole series. They always speak to me. Let me zoom in. I mean, whatever question I have gets answered. My subconscious connects easily with these cards. Bird feeder. Every tiny action taken in the pursuit of growth is a powerful step in the right direction. Rewild. Let your soul's garden grow wild, setting yourself free and allowing mysteries to surprise you. Look how gorgeous. I got very accurate messages from them, both of them. But that's always the case with Seasons of the Witch, with all the decks. There is only one left now to be published. The Ostara is the last one. And I mean, look at this. They are so cool. They are glossy. Really beautiful. Good mood decks. I still want to do a good mood deck video. A VR to my friend Marine over at Waves of Your Soul. So yeah, I should I should show this in that video, definitely. But I have so many feel good decks. I have to choose only 10, I think. Otherwise, I will be sitting here showing you guys something like 200 decks. A lot of my decks make me feel really good. And I mean, that's the point, right? Not every deck has to be a feel-good deck, but I choose most of my decks based on how they make me feel. So these two were number 4 and 5, and we have 5 more decks to go. Oh yeah, Spirit of the Drum Oracle. Again, a rock pool production. Actually, I have another 4 rock pool decks to go. So out of these 10 decks that I'm showing you today, 7 of them are published by Rockpool. So this one was created by Barbara Mikkeljan-Free and Flavia Kate Peters. And this one was released just like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, very recently. 3 months ago, I think. I think in October, right? So here it says, listen to the drum. In the dawn of existence, the primordial beat surged from the great void, the Big Bang. This divine resonance conjured sound, vibration, and rhythm into being. After 35 years of delving into the sacred art of drumming across the globe, the authors unveil the profound message of the spirit of the drum. Join a magical odyssey from the first drum shaped in an ancient cave to its empowering forms today. Discover how drumming can transform your mind, heal your emotions, invigorate your body, and awaken your spirit. And it has 36 cards. And the guidebook is very informative. Like, it definitely teaches you a lot. You get spreads, and the guidebook is beautifully written in color, as you see. It teaches you each drum belongs to which culture and what is it used for. So these are the backs. This is the gilding. The cards are matte. Each card has a title and a keyword. Buffalo drum, unity. Tango drum, new beginnings. 4-beat ecstasy. It also talks about different beats, like 1-beat, 2-beat drum. Timbrel, watchers. Double-sided drum, purification. I really like the artwork. The stories are fascinating. I like this type of knowledge. Like, I really like to learn more about each drum, like what they are used for. So this one is from my culture, daf. My mom plays daf. It's so spiritual, the sound of daf. Yeah. We are so blessed nowadays that we can learn so much through these gorgeous tools. Like before, you had to read books with barely any images. But now this is how we learn. And we shuffle the cards, we pull cards, we get messages while learning. Next one that was very popular, Lost Oracle by Fiona Horn. Ancient wisdom to find your way in a modern world. So this one is also from Rockwool. A guiding light to show the way. Steeped in ancient wisdom, Lost Oracle is a source of solace, a sanctuary, and a roadmap for those seeking harmony in a chaotic world. It is an unwavering light shining on an uncertain future. This insightful deck from renowned witch Fiona Horn will help you understand and manage the force around you and within you. Let Lost Oracle guide you to a place where you feel found. Includes 36 cards and a guidebook. So again, 36 cards. This box is so beautiful. It's that velvety material, but then the red parts are shiny and there is a texture. I don't know how they create these things nowadays, but I'm happy. Trust what lies ahead, it says, and then let joy be your compass. So guys, let me tell you, it comes edged in this matte black gilding, and these are these gorgeous bags. The guidebook is written very well. Fiona Horn is quite famous for her writing. But not only the cards are gorgeous and the guidebook is written well. The power of this deck is in its accuracy. I have got very accurate messages from these cards. Always. I have worked with it like maybe, I don't know, 10 times at least. And every single time the message I got was accurate. It was about my situation, about a solution that I needed, a message that I really needed to hear at that time. And I really like these depictions on this matte cardstock. It's really good. The cards are, I don't know, it has a cozy feel to it, the whole deck. The color palette, everything. I really like it, really. Very well done. I mean, it's not only me. A lot of people were really happy with this one. I think this was Rockpool's most popular deck this year. Okay, next is Numerology Oracle by Rosemary Templeton. I really like the look of this deck. It says, discover the vibrational power of numbers to understand your own and others' strengths and weaknesses, and how best to take advantage of circumstances, favorable or not, that will occur during your life. This easy-to-use deck includes not only the power of numbers, but also 5 Ascended Master cards, 5 Archangel cards, and more. The universal wisdom of these cards will help answer your questions and guide you on your path. Numerology expert Rose Marie Templeton studied under the grandmother legendary numerologist Hetty Templeton. Cool. Okay, so look at these cards. I really like the design of this deck. I think this is a very smart design for a numerology deck. This is the guidebook. So they explain this much about each card. I have not worked with this deck yet. Look at this edging. So you get the number and you get a keyword, 45 pink rose. The design of the cards is really cool in my opinion. So here you have for 53 cherry blossoms, and then you have some butterflies as well. It is all explained in the guidebook. I did take a look at the guidebook. I did not have any numerology deck. The reason I'm showing you this deck in my top 10 is that this is something else. This is different than what we are used to as oracle decks, right? And the design is very clever. I care about design, like the graphic design of the cards. I am very interested in using a numerology deck within my tarot readings. Like if I have tarot cards and other types of oracle cards and maybe astrology cards or whatever, that I will also pull a number and read the guidebook. And I like the fact that they are very matte. I could not use this deck because I received it in autumn and I am very seasonal with my decks, and this has such a summery vibe that I kept it for spring and summertime. Another deck that I have not used yet is Wise Woman Oracle, Reconnect with She Who Knows by Cheyenne Zuate. Includes 36 cards and a guidebook, Embrace the Wise Woman Within. So it says, through storytelling from myth, folklore, and contemporary tales about wise and knowledgeable feminine figures, let the Wise Woman Oracle reconnect you with She Who Knows, the healer, teacher, and priestess within you. This inner wise woman uses her understanding of her own life experiences, the natural world, and the mysteries of the universe to heal, care for, and inspire herself and those around her. So she was the creator of the Wild Woman Oracle as well, if you remember. It was the same type of illustration, but then everything was in like brown tones. And now this one is the Wise Woman. How cool. Really beautiful productions of Rockpool. This is the guidebook. I did not use it. I did read one of the cards and I really liked it. I like how it's written. I think it works. I think this deck can be used on its own or within a tarot reading or within an oracle reading, like in a mix with other cards and other decks. It's a good guidebook. These are the backs. This is the edging, gray, matte, and look at these cards. Again, I did not use it because they have summer vibes, like late summer. I am very seasonal with my decks, but I did receive it from Rockpool and I am very happy with it. So you get a title for each card, Bridget, Goddess of the Eternal Flame, and then you get a keyword, Inner Light. And then here you have Vesna's Victory, and the keyword is Bravery. The cards are very witchy. I love this sage green color. I think it's really cool. This deck pairs very well with many other decks. I like the pairability of this deck. And it's gorgeous. And you have even Frida here. Baba Yaga. Burning Times. Integrity. The Green Witch's Apothecary. Guardianship. Dia de los Muertos, Ancestors. The Handless Maiden, Endurance. All Hallows Eve Purification. Yeah, it's a good one. There's definitely a lot of knowledge in this gorgeous deck. And the last one is a fun deck, the Venice Witch Oracle by Lily Nguyen and published by Rockpool. Guidance from the universe to spark your intuition. It really does, actually. It really sparks your intuition. That's what I really like about this deck. It's very accurate. It's really good for divinatory readings. It says here, whether you need to clarify a situation, uncover an emotion, make a difficult decision, or simply take some time for self-reflection, this beautiful deck from popular creator Lily Nguyen offers clear and compassionate spiritual messages to assist your own intuition. It will give you the tools you need to move forward. Allow the vibrant images and heartfelt words to guide you and open yourself fully to everything the universe has to offer. Gorgeous, glossy box and cards and guidebook. Everything is glossy here, and I really like myself a good gloss. The only thing that is not glossy is the inside of the box. So, let me show you the guidebook first. So, as I told you, the guidebook is short and sweet. You get the massive card here. Short and sweet messages, but perfect for divinatory readings, as I said. Or getting a quick message, like here, family. Whether by blood or choice, family is the heart of life. Whatever path you follow in life, it always begins at the same place. If you have drawn this card, it is time to reconnect with your family. It is time to go back to the source of your life in order to move more effectively into the future. So it gives you two messages. Either it suggests that it's time to reconnect with your family, or you can look at the keyword family in a more metaphoric way and get the second message, which is it is time to go back to the source of your life in order to move more effectively into the future. So sometimes you get two messages, sometimes one, but it's really cool. And the cards. These are the backs. A fun deck. This is definitely a fun deck. Right? Look at these images. I did use it many times. Many times means like 6 times or 8 times. But in elaborate readings. I think this is a nice deck for a teenager as well. If you want to gift a deck to a teenager, or if you're a teenager yourself. I like how glossy the cards are. Definitely a fun deck. Colorful. The devil. You also have the devil. So guys, this was it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite Oracle deck of 2024. Oracle deck that was released in 2024. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, maybe you consider that if you think you want to watch more of my videos. Stay tuned for my top 10 tarot releases of 2024, and I hope to see you in the next one.